On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what Guan. A blessed and wonderful Thursday morning to each and every person out there tuning in to On The Spot News Media. Now my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video. Share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we're going in Jamaica. So watch your snow, my peeps. In the morning, we're going to kick it off with an update, then we get right on into this morning's fresh set of stories. Now on your screen, the criminal element in the white. I covered a vlog about him and his cronies who were in the Cayman Islands some time ago, committing robberies and frauds and scamming, all different type of illicit activities. So persons and authorities in the Cayman Islands was drawing close to identifying and nabbing the criminal element. He got wind of it and fled the Cayman Islands back to Jamaica. He was hiding out in St. Elizabeth. But as soon as On The Spot News Media dropped the vlog, he saw it and decided that the parish of St. Elizabeth is no longer a safe haven for him to hide. So he fled to the parish of St. Catherine. Now we don't get the exact location of the criminal element, but he is somewhere within Spanish Town and its environs. So anyone who have seen this criminal element or knows the whereabouts of this criminal element, please alert the nearest police station. And this criminal element is to be considered armed and dangerous. Yeah man, so anyway, make we continue. Now, yesterday, me give the police statistics report. Now this morning, Indicom have a statistics report of their own. So Indicom has said, boy, security forces related fatal knockings and clappings has reached a whopping 282, which is up by 67% according to the report. Now Indicom states that this figure is 113 more than the number of individuals taken out by the security forces up to December 1 in 2024. And in that period, 169 people did end up losing them 3 pints. So it represents a 67% increase in knockings and clappings by the security forces when compared to the corresponding period of 2024. Indicom now says that for the 12 months between December 2024 and November 2025, 20 or more people end up lose them 3 pints each month by the hands of the security forces. The commission says it's now probing 2 separate reports of police fatal knockings and clappings which occurred on Monday of this week. In one of the incidents, a criminal element was taken out in a hail of bullets by the police in the Salt Spring area of St. James. I covered that one. And that knockings and clappings involve a 21-year-old present on your screen, identified as Jordan James, but them call him Sizzler in high streets. And the next deceased was taken out in a hail of bullets by the police in an area known as Scotts Hall District in Castleton, St. Mary. That criminal element has since been identified as Dad or Dada. One firearm was reportedly recovered by the police in both incidents. Indicom says no body-worn camera was reported as being worn by any of the involved policemen. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of the St. Mary Police Division, where a St. Mary businesswoman now faces serious charges after a heated argument with her partner escalated into a knockings and clappings in broad daylight. Now 54-year-old Monica Reed, said to be of a Claremont address in Belfield, St. Mary, has been charged with wounding with intent following an incident on Tuesday, October 24, 2025. Reports reaching on the Spot News Media would suggest that sometime around 11:58 a.m., Monica Reed and her partner was engaged in a verbal turn physical altercation when she reportedly pulled her licensed firearm and fired some can on the man, hitting him in his neck. The man was then rushed to the hospital where he was treated and later released. A report was made to the Portmore police and an investigation was launched. Following the probe, Monica Reed was arrested and charged. A court date for her appearance is being arranged by the police. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of the St. Andrew Central Police Division, where the St. Andrew Central Police is probing a daring early morning knockings and clappings and robbery attempt along Haining Road in St. Andrew. Now a security guard was also seriously wounded in that particular incident. It is reported to on the Spot News Media that sometime around 9 a.m., 3 armed criminal elements invaded the home of a Chinese businesswoman along Haining Road in New Kingston. The men used their weapons to assault the woman whilst demanding money from her. A team of Hawkeye Security Company was alerted, and upon their arrival, they were greeted with gunfire. Alone can the criminal elements them start spit in the direction of the Hawkeye security personnel. During the fiery exchange, one of the security guards was shot. 2 of the criminal elements then escaped on foot in the area, whilst the 3rd criminal element drove away in the businesswoman's 2018 Toyota Hiace motor vehicle. The suspect, however, lost control of the vehicle, which crashed into a utility pole along Oxford Road in the vicinity of Norwood Avenue. The police have since launched a search for the suspects, so all 3 of the criminal elements them escape. Boy, may I tell you, I'm just sorry say the archive man them never slap with 2 of them quick and fast. Christmas are coming now, my people, especially to the small business owners. Trust and believe the criminal elements them out in all their glory, hungry, and will hunt and take your life. Feet are food, so be careful. Yeah, man. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of the St. Catherine South Police Division over Portmore for sure. A 14-year-old boy has since been charged by the police with housebreaking and larceny following an incident in Greater Portmore, St. Catherine. Now reports reaching on the Spot News Media would suggest that a woman securely locked her house and left for work. The boy and his accomplices reportedly climbed onto the roof of the house, peered open the kitchen window, entered the house, and stole an assortment of liquor and a cell phone valued at approximately $100,000. A report of the incident was later made to the police. CCTV footage obtained from the premises implicated the 14-year-old. So on Tuesday, December 2nd, the 14-year-old was handed over to the police by his guardian. He was later charged following a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. His court date is presently being arranged. Break-ins have increased by 67% so far this year in the St. Catherine South Police Division, and we have seen an overall increase in break-ins in Jamaica since the start of the year. Boy, may I tell you, the thing rough. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of the Clarendon Police Division, where the Clarendon Police ClapWeh all dirty corner boy just night before last night. Yeah, man. Decent spot of work that one day. Now, the criminal element in question has since been identified by his alias as General, said to be from the Veer era of Clarendon and Rocky Point era of Clarendon. We get to understand, say the police, them are seek after this brother here for quite some time. Whole heap of operations go to him premises. Police even did lock him up some time ago too for fatal knockings and clappings. And the fatal knockings and clappings in question is of this female presently on your screen, identified as Lisa or Bib. She too is from the same area of which he's said to be from. Now it is stated that this brother have a whole heap of overseas criminal links where them send monies to him to get criminal elements to carry out certain type of knockings and clappings. But the female presently on your screen, we get to understand, say him and two more criminal elements did make the step and slap her away. She ended up lose 3 points because of the criminal element that she was involved with at the time when she met her demise. Now that in itself is a whole nother story. Now the criminal element in question is basically an individual, as I stated earlier. We link with a whole heap of criminal elements overseas. We have a whole heap of money and them use him to run them gang operation. Him control a number of areas to include Veer, Rocky Point, Cornpeace and surrounding communities. Now this criminal element here go on with himself long, and the police them just waited on the opportune time to take him out. As I stated earlier, he was arrested in relation to the knockings and clappings of the female. He was later released from police custody because nobody no want come forward. Persons who was there, police are trying to get information from them to testify, say yes, he was there, but because of the fear factor, nobody turned up to give evidence, hence the reason why he was released. Police have been hot on his trail for quite some time, finally caught up with him, and him end up lose 3 points. Now it is just really sad, you know. Him not just end up losing 3 points. Him dead gone left some pitney, about 3 girls and a boy child. Him dead gone left. And I'm pretty sure them are gonna grow up with the belief that police take them father from them unjustly. But I just hope that somebody can be honest enough with them to make them know, say, them father lived a life of crime and him lay in bed hard, so him have to lie down in night. And I just hope that the mother or mothers of these children can groom them and grow them up in the right way, so that them not take the path of their father, especially his young son. Really, really sad, my peeps. Really, really sad, but it is what it is. Life goes on. Why, may I tell you? It's rough. Now the last thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of the St. James Police Division, where the head of the St. James Police, Senior Superintendent Aaron Samuels, weighs in on this magnificent find. The police them go up on a big raid on a Glendevon and find a big rifle and a whole heap of rounds stuff up in the belly of the wheel. So we're going to hear from Senior Superintendent Aaron Samuels as he weighs in on this one. Now listen.
Aaron Samuels, Senior Superintendent of Police, Commanding Officer for the St. James Division. With me is Detective Inspector Anthony Lewis, Constable Rattigan, members of the St. James OST. This morning at approximately 5 a.m. they conducted an operation in the Glendevon space, acting on information. During the operation, a Smith & Wesson M&P rifle was seized along with 54 rounds of ammunition. This shows the strength of the St. James OST and our intelligence unit, pushing to ensure that we keep citizens safe in St. James. It is a push for our Operation Endgame, which we will be conducting operational activities right through into the new year. We are intent on ensuring the safety and security of citizens in the St. James Division. We will be conducting more operational activities, especially in the Salt Spring, Flanker, Glendevon, all those areas that normally would see issues. Our intent is to ensure that we create a safe environment for our citizens to enjoy a peaceful Christmas. Thank you.
So right there and then, another decent spot of work again by the squad of them. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.